Hello, Ecamm fam. I'm having some weirdness with my scenes today. I'm working with a profile that I've used often and um, used in the last couple of days, and I've just made a safety of it. So hopefully, this weird stuff won't be universally corrupting stuff. But anyway, let me show you what's happening. Um, when I work with my scenes, let's see here. I'll show you this area where you can see intervals loop. That is an example of what's going weird. You can see all the graphics there, the thumbnails, and the one that just shows the background, that one had a graphic in it when I started to go through the series, but Ecamm is turning everything, once I click it and play a scene, it's turning it into a camera source instead of the blank, which it had started as. So as you can see here, this 1/3 note of scale, that one used to be like these others with a graphic, but now it's a camera source. If I go to that scene, in fact, I'll do it now, um, and change it now. I'll go to live demo, but I don't know if you see it recorded. Um, if I change it from source to blank now, it literally goes blank. And if I go backwards, that one for some reason didn't get corrupted. That one didn't. This one did. That's the first in my interval folder. That one is also blank. As you can see, this one is fine. And now this next one is one that got corrupted. That's why you see me. Scary, huh? I'll go back to source and change it back to blank. And now if I go back to my scene view, oh, weird. Now it seems to be hanging. No, good. Now you can see if I go to that area, you'll see that now what had been black from being a camera source is now blank. So that's really scary for me as a guy who, like all of us, we depend on our profiles to maintain what they should contain. And I'll give another example here of a fresh area where I haven't yet opened, for instance, in this area where it says technique, I'll scroll so that's the top. This, while I was doing some testing before I filmed, I had looked at this technique folder and it was three items with graphics. This first one, C to D flat, I clicked on to play and it turned into a blank scene. If I do that, I don't want to now because I want to preserve my scenes. If I click that, the next two items will go back to camera source. And I can imagine if there's a preference or something, that's the issue, that I might have inadvertently changed, but certainly we can't have scenes going back to uh, choosing to go to a camera source. And it's interesting right now too, folks, that I've got my prompter, I've got a prompter right in front of me to speak to, and I've chosen, maybe it's because I'm in live demo, no? Yeah, anyway, I'm not seeing the scene on my prompter. Who cares? But for today, the challenge is these profiles choosing to go replace what had been on the scene to a camera source. I would love any help anybody can provide. Have a great weekend.